We are given the following table, which represents, they say it represents the monthly percentage. Oh, it represents the percentage of monthly income spent on petrol and the car expenses by 50 people. Calculate the estimate mean, the modal class, the interval of the median. So we're going to start with the mean. How to calculate the mean? We're going to do it without the use of a calculator, and then we're also going to do it with the use of a what? Of a calculator. Let's start without the use of a calculator. Usually they will do something like this. Who create 10? They do this. Who create 12? No, they're not going to give us something like this. So this is the same data. We have exactly the same data, except if we want to calculate the mean, we need to simplify the data. How to simplify the data? We're going to have the midpoint. What is the midpoint? It's the midpoint of this class. So as they were saying to me, they said the midpoint of this one. We have people who got between 12 and 18. Okay? So we have 12% to 18%, and then we're going to say this is going to be what to be 15. How did I get 15? I said something like this. I said 12 plus 18 divided by what? By 2. But why divided by 2? I'm sure you have two values. You're getting the average of that class. So there are two people in that class. There's 12, and then there's what? There's 18, and then you get 15. Next, you say this one plus this one divided by 2, what you get? 25? 21. 21. Yeah. And then from the onwards, it means from here to here, you added 6. Can you see that? It means for me to go from here to here again, I'm also going to add 6. I'm going to get 27. But you can test it. You can say 24 plus. If you say 24 plus 30, you're going to get 54. Yeah, you get what? 54. Divided by 2, you get 27. Yeah, and then if you say plus 6, you get what? 33. Again, how did I get the 33? It's 30 plus 36, Amish. 30 plus 36 divided by what? By 2. But I'm also giving you a method that you can use to go to the next bit. I'm saying, how did I go from here to here? They added 6. Ne? It means for them to go from here to here, they're also going to add what? 6. For them to go from here to here, they're also going to do what? Add 6. For them to go from here to here, they're going to do what? Add 6. They are going to get what? 39. Ne? All in all. Is that? What you get for this one? Huh? 39. Okay, we got 39. What is this thing that we got is the midpoint? Whether you're going to use a calculator or you're not going to use a calculator, you need the midpoint. So here we have what? 39. And then after that, you can add the total of this one. You see they say total here. Usually they can give learners the table and ask the learners to complete the table. So we should be able to do that. So if you add all of them here, I think you get this one. It's 50. And then if you add all the midpoint, what do you get? 135. Next, look at this. The next thing that we have there is that we have something called the frequency multiplied by the midpoint. So you're going to say frequency multiplied by the what there? The midpoint. Frequency multiplied the what there? The midpoint. And then we're going to get what? 120. Okay, we put 120. 20 multiplied by 21. 420. 12 multiplied by 27. 324. 8 multiplied by 33. 264. 2 multiplied by 39. 78. Yeah? And then from the onwards, you can add all these things here. And we should also check this. I'm not sure if it works. We can try saying 50 multiplied by and check which will be. Because I agree we multiplied everything here. So maybe we'll get the same answer. I've never tried that. So what you get if you add all these things up? 120 plus. Huh? 1,206. 206 like this. Okay, try for me. If you say this one multiplied by this one, check what you get. Huh? So it's not it, we just thought. Yeah, I said it to which I've never tried something like that. So how would you get your mean then? Your mean is going to be the frequency and the frequency multiplied by the midpoint. Remember, originally, Originally, how would we get the mean? We got the mean by saying which the mean is going to be given by its average, is the sum of x all over n. So what is the sum here? The sum that we're going to be looking at is this one here. It's 1,204, 206, divided by the total number. The total number is the frequency, which is going to be 50. 50. What do you get? 20? It's 24, comma, 1, 2. So we got 24, comma, 1, comma, 1, 2. Okay, we are done with the mean. We are done with the mean. What are we going to try next? We're going to try to get the mean using a calculator. Now, Pim, here's what I want. If they give you the table on your exam, I want you to be able to fill in the table. Yeah? But if they say just calculate the mean given the group data, there's no need for you to do this because your calculator is able to do it for you. Now let's go to our calculator then. On our calculator, we are going to go to mode. Do we all have mode? Now on mode, what are we looking for? We're looking for stats. Okay, let's look for stats. Stats. According to mine, it says stats is 3. And according to yours, it should also say stats is 3. Okay, we press 1 minus var. Can you see that? And then it says x. Can you see your calculator? Now, here's what I want. I want x and the frequency. My calculator, as it is, it says x only. Now, I want to put the frequency on. Let's go and put this frequency on. Where do you put the frequency on? You put it on setup. You're going to set up your calculator, man. So how do you go to setup? You don't go to mode. You go to shift, and then you press the mode button again. Now, it's a different story. It doesn't give you mode anymore. It gives you what? The setup. So let's set up our calculator now. If we check there, it says MT something something. It says degrees, it says rand, it says fixed norm. We use this when we're rounding off, you remember, Muslim? To set up, that's when we tell our calculator to round off to 2 decimal places, 4 decimal places. So we're going to press the downward arrow. If you press the downward arrow, it gives you more option of the setups. There is one which says stats according to your calculator. According to mine, it says what? It's option what? 4. Yeah. I'm going to go to 4. And then it says, and not according to yours, it can say 3, it can say 1. Check the 1 according to yours.
1.
It says 1.
3.
It's 3. Okay, sure. And then now it says frequency on, frequency off. Can you see that? Yeah. So where am I going to go in? I'm going to go to 1. I want the frequency to be what? To be on. Now look at my calculator with it. It's x and what and frequency. Now, what do we put for x? Here's the problem. We have 12, we have 18 actually. Which one are we going to put? We say we don't put 12, we don't put 18, but we're going to put what? 15. What is 15? 15 is the middle value. But for the frequency, we're still going to put exactly the same person that they call the frequency. So let's do that then. How do I do it personally? I start with the midpoint first. I will say I have 15 equals to, I will say I have 21 equals to, I will say I have 27 equals to, I will say I have 33 equals to, I will say I have 39 equals to. I'm done. After that, I'm going to press the downward arrow so that I can go back to the top. If I do this, it takes me back to the top. And then I go this side. I press the arrow, this one, and then I go to frequency. Frequency, number 1, it says 8, equals to. Next, 20, equals to. 12, equals to. 8 again, equals to. 2, equals to. We're done. Next, we know how to store our data from ungrouped data. How to store the data? You press AC. AC. Shift 1. We go to var. We go to 2 equals to. And then it says which is going to be 24, 1, 2. How to get at it? Okay, we're going on to the next question. What does the next question say? The next question speaks about the modal class. Now, how to determine the modal class? You're going to check the class with the highest frequency. Which class seems to have the highest frequency here? is the one that has 20. Ne? It's between 18 and what? And 24. So when you write this thing, you're going to write it this way. You're going to say it's 18. And then P is going to be less than what? 24. We're happy with that one. Okay, we're moving on. The next one says, in which class interval does the median lie? So we want to know where would you find the median. What is the median, by the way? It's the middle value. Ne? So we want to know where will we find the middle value. Now remember, all in all you have 50 people. How do I know which I have 50 people? Is because if you add everyone in the frequency, you get what? 50. So I am going to say to them something like this. How did I get the median? I got the median by saying 1 all over 2, 50 plus 1, which is going to give me what? Is 25, what, comma 5. 25,5. So 25,5. Here's what you're going to do then. You're going to say the first one that you have is the frequency, it's 8. So if you were to do this data here, basically it's like this. You have 15, 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 you have 15. How many times do you have 15? You have 15 8 times. And then after that, how many times do you have? The other one is what? 20? 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have 15 8 times. After that, what you have? You have 21 20 times. So if you had to get the median, this is how you're going to do it. You're going to say, I've already counted 8 people. And if I've counted 8 people, the next people that I'm going to count, I'm going to say 8 plus 20. What is 8 plus 20? It's 28. English. So if I say 8 plus 20, I'm going to get what? 28. And then I'm looking for what? I'm looking for a person who is in 25. 25,5. So where am I going to get 25,5? I am going to get them between 18 and what? And 24. So I'm going to write which is between 18 and 24. Now, if you don't believe me, we can do it practical, this thing. Take the data. I'm sure when you are looking for a person who's occupying position number what? Number 25. How do you get a person who's occupying position number 5? First, you start with people. It's like I'm saying the first 8 learners here, they got 8. I continue after that. After that, I have people who got 21. How many people got 21? They are what? They are 20. So where am I going to get the person who's in 25,5? The person who's 25,5 is going to be between group 1 and group 1 and group 2. Now, I am saying you have 15. How many times do you have 15? You have 15 8 times. No? The next person that follows is 21. Let's do 21. How many times do we do 21? 21, 21, 21, 3. No? 21, 4. No? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13. Where's this thing? Huh? Okay, we have 13. We have 14. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. It's 20, no? Okay, we wanted 20, all of them. So remember, how did you get the median? The median, you said the median is going to be you counting. Remember, when I did this, I wasn't getting the median, but I was getting the position. Now let's go and check where would I get the median. The median is in 20, is between 25 and what? And 26. So let's check this. It's 1, it's 2, it's 3, it's 4, it's 5, it's 6, it's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. No? So where's your median? Your median is somewhere here, but they didn't want the median. They wanted the class. Where would you get your median? So where would you get your median? You got it between 18 and 1 and 24. If they said they wanted the median, I was going to say 21 plus 21 divided by what? By 2, which is going to be what to me? 21. But they are not going to be talking about the median in group data. They are going to be getting the estimate of the median. Let's do the following.